waited 10 years for him in Nigeria. Then I found out the truth. Hello, guys. My name is Dameme. If you're very new to this channel, I read out real life situations and give my opinions. I'll be reading a very interesting story and enjoy. I met him when we were both in university. It was my first love. And honestly, the shyest guy I had ever met. And when I say shy, I mean extremely shy. The kind of shy where I was the one helping him make decisions. Sometimes I felt like I was the brave one in the relationship while he just followed along. But I loved him. And to me, that quite gentle nature was part of his charm. After we graduated, life started getting real. I started my own business, trying to build something for myself. He, on the other hand, was chasing a dream, moving abroad to the UK for a better opportunity. I supported him completely. Our plan was simple. He would go ahead, settle down, start making money, and then he would bring me over. We would finally start our life together properly. Everything seemed clear, but life had another surprise waiting for us. Somewhere along the way, I found out I was pregnant. Around that time, around the same time, he got his UK visa approved. Because of the pregnancy and the seriousness of everything, I had to introduce him to my family. Things suddenly felt very official. Then he traveled. At first, things seemed okay. Of course, it wasn't easy doing everything alone, preparing for a baby, handling life when it was supposed to be something we faced together. But I kept reminding myself he went abroad for better future for us. Eventually, I gave birth. He couldn't come home for the birth, and the plan we thought we would happen quickly did not. Days turned into months, months turned into years. It took 7 years before he finally came back home. 7 years. And during those years, I tried to get a visa to join him many times, but somehow it was never approved. Or at least that's what he told me. When he finally returned home, something felt different. The shy guy I once knew was gone. His personality had changed, and deep down, I started feeling something I had been trying to ignore for years. I felt abandoned. While he was home, people started saying different things, rumors. They said he had a wife in UK. Not just a wife, they said she had a baby for him too. Well, I refused to believe it. How could that be possible? We talked on video calls almost every day. So I confronted him. He denied everything, said it was a lie, it was all lies. But that evening, something shifted. His behavior changed. I saw fear in him. And at that moment, deep down, I knew something wasn't right. Soon after, he went back to the UK again, and suddenly the video call stopped. There was always an excuse: bad network, busy schedule, something always came up. Then something unexpected happened. After I traveled, I found out I was pregnant again. When I told him, he sounded so happy. He was excited. And that happiness made me think, there's no way this man has another woman and another family in UK if he's reacting like this. But a few days later, he called me and he was crying. He kept saying, "Can you forgive me? It was a mistake. I'm sorry." My heart dropped. I did not even know what to say. Then he finally admitted the truth. Everything I heard, everything I had heard was true. He said he didn't know how to tell me, so he kept denying it. But according to him, The only lie was that he married her. He said it was just a one-time mistake and she got pregnant. That was his story. Fast forward to today, it's been 10 years. 10 years of raising two children alone in Nigeria. In those 10 years, he has only come home twice. And he keeps telling me the same thing: be patient. Soon you and the kids will come join me in the UK. But now, I find myself asking questions I've been avoiding for years. Are we actually going anywhere? Or am I just being foolish for still believing him? Because there's something else. Remember that woman in UK? That's the wife. That's the one time thing he mentioned then. The lady, the lady that had a baby for him. She now has two children for him now. Yes, two. I only found out because some of his family members cared enough to tell me the truth. So now, yeah, I am. 10 years later, two children, a life on pause, and I'm asking myself one question: what do I do now? Girl, like, move on. Trust me, move on. He has moved on. He has a family abroad, enjoying life with them. And you are in it. Like, girl, move on. He has moved on. It's sad that you have to take the responsibility of two kids, alone. You've been doing it for 10 years alone, girl. Like, just move on. That's all I can say. It's very, very painful. It's sad that, some men are that heartless. Yeah, the shy guy, he's not that shy. Maybe it was just he was only shy because he didn't, like, I don't know, he didn't have that space. Now he has got into a comfort space. Like, it's okay. He has done what he wants. And besides, you guys you were not married like that because it was not like you really wanted to do it. It was probably because you got pregnant and you just felt, okay, that's the right thing to do, you know. But girl, just move on. I'm going to pass this onto you, onto my audience. Like, what do you guys think about this? What would you have advised her to do? What do you think is the right thing to do at this point? Because I wouldn't say I don't know, but honestly, I'm not in her shoes. That's true, but that's the wisest thing to do. Just move on. It's going to be hard, but you'll be fine. It's better you just move on and you know that yes, you don't have husband. Like, you don't have it, you don't have husband. Yes, you have kids for him, but just start gathering yourself together and your children. And the good thing is at least he's taking care of them. If he's sending their school fees, just move on with your life. So guys, yes, that's the end of today's story, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.